Hey, welcome back, everybody. Welcome to another Off Topic!
Off Topic.
Hey, welcome back, my man. Cheers, everyone. There's people building an extension on their house over there. Now, in all honesty, the first 7 days seemed to work really, really well. They got shit up fast, and
then after a while they go, smoke out!
well, yeah, it's now been 3 months.
Because
I wanted to quickly, and I mean really quickly, just discuss Indiana Jones 5. I have not seen it,
so we go movies. Yeah.
So I cannot, tell you how good or bad it is, but I can tell you.
It's meant to be good for the first 20 minutes, and then after that it's meant to just dive downhill. Poor old Indy's shelved into the back, and some strong woman is involved, and that was it. I'm like, come on, man. I don't actually mind Phoebe Waller-Bridge or whatever her name is. She's good. She was good in Solo.
I don't even know who she is. But
That's his Indiana Jones's goddaughter or some shit. I don't know.
here's my problem. I was looking forward to it. Now, I watched Indiana Jones 4. I thought we were pushing the age bracket then with poor Harrison Ford. That was probably my biggest complaint about number 4. It took way too long to make.
Way too much money to fucking make as well. $230 million to make that thing.
For number 4.
6. Oh, sorry, 5. Yeah.
So
4. Yeah.
So back then I thought, we're really pushing the age limit. I've been watching the ads for Indiana Jones 5 and I thought that looks cool. But like I told you off screen, I've seen a lot of reviews, and I have not seen one positive review. And
I've seen one.
It just makes me not want to watch it at the movies. So getting back to Indy, I've been a fan for a long time, as I know you have, and probably lots of people around the planet. And right now I need to question Disney. I need to understand how Disney, being given a pot of gold, even if it costs them $4 billion, have decided that they're going to sabotage and fuck up everything that Lucasfilm has worked so hard on. How could you make the worst movie ever? And I'm talking about Star Wars Episode 8.
How about all the Marvel atrocities that have come out lately?
Are they deliberately
They are.
investing their investment of $4 billion to try and sink Lucas and destroy some of the most favourite characters ever made?
You do realise there are people behind in the industry, these so-called woke, liberal, as an American would say, liberal, who are saying you've got to have black people, gay people, Hispanic people, whatever people. They've got to be involved in the movie. They've got to be involved in the making of the film, cinematography, special effects. If you don't do it, we're going to bully the fuck out of you until it's done. And in a lot of cases, that's how it's worked. That's why certain special effects, supposedly like the Little Mermaid and all that, the special effects people have just gone, we're trying to make a film here for you. We're trying to do the special effects, and they're going, no, hurry, more. And it's not happening.
Well,
Push it out there. Oh, by the way, here's Alfredo. He's a good, he knows how to use a computer. Put him on it. Get it figured out. Like, fuck man, I've already got fucking 5 or 6 squibs to sort of figure out and do it up. And now you want this dick who has no idea, oh, but he's Mexican. Fucking who gives a shit?
He's the best.
Does he know how to do it? He's the best Mexican fucking special effects artist.
And the sad
Bullshit, he's not. There's fucking heaps more. There's the guys who made Return of the Jedi, half of them are Mexican.
The sad thing is that reflects on real life, and you and I were discussing that too, like people trying to force employment onto me with, whatever gender or...
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, race.
Are you right for the job?
That's right.
Doesn't care if you're a male or a female. If you're right for the job, Good on you.
So
Go for it.
I've never wavered from that. So we were discussing, and you full well know the history anyway of what happened last time. That was funny. Story for a different day. But I guess that brings us to the next topic, being off topic. Why do we have to be so inclusive of everyone?
We don't.
I'm not trying to be racist, sexist, ageist, or anything else. Simon and I have been hanging out for about 35 years, maybe a bit longer. We're getting older now.
We're getting old now.
But it's because we kind of bounce off each other. We have certain interests. If one of us were gay, maybe we'd still be friends, but we wouldn't hang out so often.
I wouldn't be trying to bang him, put it this way. He's not that fucking handsome.
Yeah, I wouldn't be trying to bang him like he's old used goods.
Definitely old used goods, mate, trust me.
Why is it we have to be inclusive of that? Why can't they just make their own gay movies? They go own gay superheroes and do it.
I think they're doing that, but they're using characters that we know and like today.
Yeah, what they shouldn't.
know about today.
Yeah,
not know and love, but...
No, what they shouldn't. And there shouldn't be that inclusion because the artists, again, had different visions.
Exactly.
But again, the point is,
what he wrote. He
wasn't part of his life.
No.
He didn't associate with that. Now, I'm happy to have gay people and trans people and special people, kids, you name it, on walking... off topic. That doesn't mean that we're going to dedicate an entire off topic to homosexuals and transgender people.
And does it throw off the story?
Yeah.
It does. I'm sorry, but it does. The story is the story. That's your big meat and potatoes. That's the story. Let's not throw away the weird characters here and weird, I mean, for God's sake. I mean, even in The Mandalorian, there was a character there who was I think she was non-binary. Very briefly, she was an Imperial officer who helped Din Djarin or whatever. She was in there. That was great. But it didn't mention, I'm non-binary, rah, rah, rah. Hear my words and hear me roar. It's like, yeah, because it was just there. It was there. It was good. I don't care. I didn't care. It was cool. I mean, she was a character in the... He or she or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Zim, zing, zing, zang. Whatever the fuck.
I was showing Alex the other day. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this, but
yeah, that didn't bother me. It was there.
My son seems to think that I'm very anti things, and I'm not. I'm pro things, predominantly pro responsibility and pro logic.
Social.
But I had to show my son. Maybe I had this discussion with you. I don't know. On Facebook, that I'm friends with transsexuals, lesbians, gays, all types of people.
Who cares?
But it doesn't mean I have to dedicate a whole segment to off-topic to these people.
Let's make them welcome. You're already welcome. We love you. We don't care. Just don't fucking push it in our faces.
Yeah, and fucking destroy our characters as a result.
Yeah. Old mate up here's going to start digging.
He's doing something. Hey.
Wow.
Probably painting. He's
workers.
painting. He's painting.
Oh, he's painting. That's me quiet. That's okay.
Right.
Quiet. He's painting.
They should have one of those lollipop men up there saying, "We're working slowly. We've stopped working. We're working slowly. We've stopped working."
I bagged out my son for that. He knew he had that job. Do you know how much money they make?
Lots.
They make fucking tons just by saying, "I'm slow. Now I'm stopping. I'm slow. Now I'm stopping."
So I would love to watch the
Evil
Pope's
Dead Rise.
Evil Dead Rise. Yes, we discussed that. I'd love to. I want to see that. Can't
That's
wait.
going to be fucking awesome.
I want to see
Jackie
desperately.
wants to see it too.
Really?
Oh fuck yeah!
I want to desperately watch the Pope's Exorcist. And as I said to you before, I'm not the world's biggest fan of Russell Crowe, but I think the movie's going to be fantastic.
Man, did you not see Russell Crowe in Romper Stomper?
Yeah, I did.
That was fucking brutal.
Anyway.
He was a nasty prick.
And the next film I want to see is The Sound of Freedom. Is it called The Sound of Freedom?
Sound of Freedom, yeah, about child exploitation.
Yeah.
Again, they say all these woke idiots are saying shit like, this is not a film that we should be seeing. This is not a film that we should be seeing. Yet, you sat there and fucking cuddled up and mollycoddled to a film called Cuties. I've never seen it. I never will. I've heard about it. I've watched things on the YouTubes and whatever about it, and I thought, oh, that's not a fucking nice thing to be watching. But yeah, let's watch this about fucking kids dressing up and God knows what. Yeah, this film actually tackles the hard subject of...
And follows someone's life.
Exploitation, slavery.
Yeah.
Which everyone goes, oh, it doesn't happen anymore, and if it does... Or,
it's not as big as what it seems. Bullshit. We all know it does. We know Mexico's huge for it. We understand that Russians going to other countries, it's huge. Like, this is... Like it happens in the Philippines. Thailand has its own slavery. I'm not sure about the sexual slavery, but just people working on fishing boats and stuff. I'm
going to say people who make this camera and my camera, they're all slaves.
Probably.
They don't dig out for cobalts in fucking the Congo or wherever in Africa to dig up this stuff to say, hey man, love doing my job. They're fucking having a shit time doing it and a horrible time. They're slaves.
Yeah, and because someone...
You're enslaved.
And because someone dares suggest that the problem's bigger than anyone realises, and because someone's actually living it, we want to do what we classically do as humans and crucify that person and cancel them and woke them all up. And
a cotton chipper in Moree.
You weren't a slave, though.
No, but I was stuck in the middle of nowhere saying, here's a hoe, as in like a tool, not a
girl.
Not a whore.
Not the girl next door.
Here's a tool.
He did know one of those.
Here's a digging tool. I've had plenty of whores. Here's a tool, and see as far as the eye can see, you're in the middle of nowhere, near between Moree and Gundawindi. It's 50 degrees, and it was 50 fucking degrees too. 50. Everyone goes, oh, what's that feel like? It feels like you stuck your head in an oven and you can't get out of it. Dig those weeds. Dig, boy, dig. Dig those weeds. They can't dig themselves. Oh, I dug all those weeds and fucking... But still, you made a fucking fortune.
Well, yeah, and it's strange. That was
slavery to a point where it's like, I can't do it anymore. I need to sit down. Someone goes, no, where are you going to go? What are you going to do? You're in the middle of fucking 300, 400 kilometres each way. Are you going to leave? I'll tell you when to leave. I'll tell you when to stop. And the thing is, they were good. By midday, because we started at 5 in the morning, by midday they went, yeah, man, it's fucking too hot. Let's stop. Otherwise you guys are going to die.
I don't think your story is in any way, shape or form meant to take away from slavery.
That is slavery to a point.
Yeah.
But not... I mean, that's as far as I can go. I mean, for what these poor bastards that dig up cobalt and Africa and whatever,
in the same light, I understand there's a lot of Filipinos that travel to the Middle East, work ridiculous hours, do some unbelievable shit, because it's kind of legal slavery. And we're not talking, sexual abuse necessarily, and it's the same when I did disabilities here in Australia. I spent about 4 years, and I couldn't believe it when I was doing 24 to 27 hour shifts. Now, they were registered shifts. Like, that was non-stop. You can sleep at the client's house if you can. Good luck with that.
Because these guys are uncontrollable.
24 to 27 hour shifts. How is that legal? Yeah, I understand it's not classic slavery, but... How the hell was that even legal? And we're talking like a couple of years ago. It wasn't like in 1952.
Yeah. We're not all chained up, but we're still, in a way, chained up.
Yeah.
In a way, you are. Yeah, but still...
Well, we are. And again, we're not making light of actual slavery, sexual or otherwise, or previous. But I think that's a fact. I think we need to understand that this planet has become more and more locked up, thanks to 9/11 and COVID, that we're just slaves of the system. Like,
it's funny how...
We're so stupid, we're happy to believe anyone.
It's funny how COVID made everything mismanaged. Everyone went, oh my God, we got to lock down and do this and do that. And now that COVID doesn't really exist anymore, it does, but not to a point where it's an absolute nightmare, a biological nightmare. I mean, we don't see it much where I work, but we see influenza A, B, children dying, and trust me, it's happened. but not my children, a child. But yeah, everyone thinks now we've got to get back to normal, the new normal. And the new normal is people still working from home.
Oh.
People are not getting out there and doing stuff. Fucking work from home. What the hell's wrong with you?
Well, I don't
go
know.
to work, because when you go to work, you go to an office, you become more productive, and then you buy your coffee from the coffee shop down below in your office, and you help them.
Kind of. I partially agree. I think the only good thing to come out of COVID was the fact that we were able to learn.
Everyone turned into fucking sooks, if you ask me.
What was that we were able to learn to do business differently. Not everyone has to go to work all the time. I get that.
Yes, they do.
However, COVID was the world's biggest farce, and if you've seen the latest reports about how many people have died with all their injections, I was forced to take 3. I've never had any more. I won't have any more. But they're now talking about the statistics of people being fully immunised and dying as a result of COVID.
Made my dick crooked.
Yeah, we were lied to right from the beginning,
I'm just saying.
And there are very few places that actually said this. However, I think, and I told you this yesterday, I got really bored, so I thought and I don't do this often. I watched a lot of the off topics. Yeah, we've been going for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
We called bullshit on a lot of stuff.
Be careful, future us. We're going to be talking about ourselves again.
Yeah.
About how we're fucking right and you're wrong.
Yeah, and we're grey.
And I don't want to hear anything else about it.
We're greyer and more beautiful than ever. That was like we were off topic is a channel to call bullshit first. Call us scientific experts or not, because we're not scientific experts.
Yes, we are. Everyone on the internet's a fucking scientific expert. Drink bleach, that'll help.
I say drink booze, it kills a lot of shit.
Drink beer. Holst.
Cheers.
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
we called bullshit on a lot, man. It was actually really weird to watch the years go by, and I'm going, what year was that?
Was it before I had my glasses?
Dude, yeah, and then I watched you with the scars.
Mate, my workmates do not let me down on that. I'm always falling off escalators.
Yeah, and Cito's birthday.
Yeah, oh God.
The Filipino girl we had as a guest. I watched, not all of them, I watched a few, and I'm going, wow, how accurate were we?
We are fucking clever dudes.
Yeah, I mean, we talk a lot of shit too, don't get me wrong. It's not... Nothing in this show is scientifically proven.
Amongst the shit, you'll find some gold.
Yeah, you got to dig.
You can't polish that either.
Yeah, but you got to dig. You got to dig deep to find the gold.
I should do a review on the Ahsoka Tano figure you bought me. That's got nothing. See, we're going off topic.
Off topic.
Off fucking topic, man.
Yeah, let's switch to the Sci-Fi channel. Let's do that. He'll bring it out here.
G'day action figure collectors, this is Sci-Fi back again with another action figure review. Here we go. This is Ahsoka Tano from, and it's all backwards, looking at the camera here. And this is one of these weird, what are they called? I'm going to take my glasses off. A, because I look better, and C, it's these weird...
Mandalorian.
Yeah, the Mandalorian.
VC.
6-inch... series looking figure. I like it. It's nice. It's a nice card. Ollie got this for me. I didn't ask him to get it for me. He said he saw it. So we'll have a close look at the card. The card looks fantastic. Has nothing to do with the TV show or the...
Well, I don't know about that, mate. Look at the back of it. Flip it over.
Yes.
And I don't want to tell you how to do an action figure review because yours are better than mine.
The collection features premium deco applications inspired by the end credit images from their main...
That's right.
It does. So the images here are, you know, when you do the credit run. And this is weird thing.
I don't know what that is.
Fuck that is. It's got the rebel emblem there. Can you see that? I don't know. And then looking at her fighting a adversary, I don't know who the hell that is. It could be one of the HK droids. So yeah, when did you pick this up the other day?
I don't know. couple
There's
of
a
weeks
few
ago.
of these credit collection figures out there. It's not bad. Let's have a closer look at the figure itself, if I can. I'm going to pull it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, look at that. That is amazing.
Looks pretty good.
I like it. And yeah, there's no soft goods, which is good. In some cases, soft goods are not. Yeah, looks like Rosario Dawson. That's off the chain. And then we go, we've got the two lightsabers. Funny they're blue. It should be white.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's nice. All right, I'm going to keep this in the card, I reckon. And yeah, these images are definitely from the Mandalorian show and Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, like I don't want to interrupt you, but isn't that what they did with the armor as well and that other Mandalorian?
There's a few in this line, if you want to, Kevin. I'd like to get a Dark Trooper in this line, I've got a Death Trooper, because the thing is, the figure itself has different colorations, striations than what the original figure did in the card. And I'm pretty sure we're going to see some more Ahsoka ones coming out. I can't wait for that show to come out. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good show. There you go. You get to see Ahsoka Tano, the Mandalorian, Star Wars backwards. It's an interesting card. I'm definitely going to keep it. And Ollie got it for me for only a few bucks. Yeah. I don't know how many people on Ollie's channel actually watches this sort of stuff and thinks Star Wars figures are for nerds. Well, no shit. I am a nerd. If you don't like it, go to hell. Oh, cat's in. Anyways, there we go. Thank you, Ollie, for getting me this. Yeah, it stays in the card.
Right, well, get off now. That's enough with the action figure
Get
review.
off. No more sci-fi.
Yeah, fuck that.
Disney are screwing themselves big time. And they don't listen. Why? Who are they listening to and why are they listening?
I want to know about, is her name Catherine Kennedy or Kathleen? Kathleen Kennedy?
Mm.
Come on. I watched something the other day where Lucas and Spielberg were saying this bitch couldn't even take notes properly. That's what she was employed for originally.
Yeah, she's an executive producer or something.
Like, she was asked to take notes and couldn't do that.
She's been around for a while, though.
Like,
she must be doing something, or she's doing something wrong, or I don't know.
I don't know, but it must
All
have
I
been...
know is that she is basically fucking up. Not just her.
No, it's a joint effort. You've got to give credit to where it's due. It's a joint effort.
There's an insidious someone who's saying, we need inclusivity, we need this, we need that. I'm like, but the movie doesn't involve that.
Huh?
Why should it involve that?
We need more female heroes, we didn't have enough to start with. Luke and Leia were pretty much the heroes, and Han and Chewbacca, if you like.
Yeah. It's like the new ones that are coming out. What's it called? The Acolyte. The Acolyte. Person who is assisting a priest in a religious procession. That's what acolyte means.
Sure, I get that bit.
Leslie Headland
Yeah.
is the name of the person who's making this show. So she was Harvey Weinstein's PA, personal assistant.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good thing to put on your fucking resume. I used to work for Harvey Weinstein. Yeah, what did he do? Fucking...
I made him special cups of coffee.
Oh, yeah, of course, Make sure he's wearing the right fucking rape shoes and all that sort of shit. God's sake, and then suddenly... And she's doing all this stuff. And some of the actors in the show, this Acolyte... I mean... Is this Star Wars? It's meant to be thousands of years before. We've done thousands of years before. Knights of the Old Republic. The Old Republic are very serious, brutal games. Of course they weren't.
They were the best, and I think we should still make a movie of that, but anyway.
The new Rey Skywalker film was meant to be made. Yeah, a new one. Some Pakistani, I think she is. She's a documentary writer, filmmaker about child slavery. Here we go, going back to the slavery thing.
Yeah, well, I can't fault her for that.
It's probably a really hard-hitting film. I'd say it would be. I'd love to see it. And she's making a Star Wars film. I'm like, well, all right, what have you got to offer? The first thing she says, hello, welcome. I mean, I saw it on the YouTubes, and it said, hi, what do you have to offer? Instead of saying, I'm so fucking grateful for being in this industry, I will not abide by the law. I might twist it a little here and there, but I'm going to go by the law. The first thing she said was, I make men uncomfortable. I'm like, fuck off. That's it. Seriously. That's the way a franchise gets killed. If you start saying all this fucking weird shit and start putting real life stuff into films or the real world, if you want to do real world films,
do those.
Do those. This is fantasy. This is what we like.
Yeah, you
be
can't.
it Star Trek, be it Star Wars, be it Lord of the Rings, be it Marvel.
It doesn't matter what
You're going to kill people. You turn people away. You turn people away, and that's it. You're not going to make money.
It doesn't matter what line of work you're in. I think if you're taking over from someone, you can't have your own agendas. You need to hold true to the product. It doesn't matter if it's a storyline. It doesn't matter if it's, Fred Niles, doing eye surgery. You've got to hold true to what was going on. You can't just waltz in with your own agendas, or rub your hands and go, oh yeah, Lucas is sold up. Now everyone's going to become a female hero and, with a touch of lesbianism or whatever else. Or
whatever,
We don't
gay, bi, whatever.
Yeah, we don't care.
Don't fuck with something that's been done. No. It's not unfucked. It wasn't fucked to begin with. Now you are fucking it up.
And there's no way Disney's unfucking its way out of this.
I mean, look at Snow White. Look at the new Snow White, for God's sake. What an enchanting, beautiful film it was. The first full motion length animated film.
Was it?
Yes.
Okay.
Hand drawn, hand done.
Oh yeah.
It's beautiful. I mean, as a kid, I watched it as a very young kid. Enchanted by Snow White, enchanted by this, horrified and scared at this, and then suddenly the little dwarves run in and, oh wow, how cool is that, The songs, everything was catchy, brilliant ending, and then everyone just tore it to pieces because, oh my God, the Prince Charming kisses Snow White, that's unconsensual, rape. Oh my God, it's not R-A-P-E. It's a fucking kiss.
You can say rape. I don't care.
Rape.
That makes it sound much fancier.
Rape. I'm gonna rape. But yeah, and then the terminology of dwarves. For fuck's sake. Guess what? Dwarfism is a medical thing. Some people have dwarfism.
You and I don't.
No, we don't. We're over 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
But still, if we were dwarves, we'd be...
Well, they could come up with a slang for us, like longism or fucking retards, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Daikinis.
So they have
Stupid daikini taking a pee-pee. If you don't know what that means, you don't know Willow. Again, another film, another show that got fucking shot to pieces.
And again, with the name Lucas Arts, Lucas
what the
Art
fuck
attached to it. Lucasfilm, sorry, not Lucas Art.
Lucasfilm, yeah. Willow, what a brilliant, enchanting film it was, and they fucked it up. What was it? Her face is as white as snow, lips as red as rubies, hair as black as coal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at who Snow White is these days.
Don't know, I haven't seen it.
She fucking is not.
Is she orange?
Oh, no, she's... I don't know, probably half African or something.
I think if Rammstein can stick to the, semi-original storyline, it was the Six Dwarves and Snow White.
That was Sonna.
Yeah. I think if they can stick to the storyline somewhat, then maybe Disney should try doing the same thing.
But the thing is, there's no dwarves in this movie as well. They're called bandits.
If anything's politically incorrect and should be woke the fuck out, it should be the Grimm's fairy tales. But it was written at a different time for different audiences, so fuck off and leave everything alone.
But don't audiences these days like old stuff?
They should.
They should embrace it. There's what we live in today, this miserable, fucking, feeble world where people fucking cry and scream because no one said anyone's pronouns correctly. Let's go back when people were fucking hard cunts and just, just did stuff. Moved ahead, moved along. Could you imagine saying some of the World War II or World War I stories? Let's dumb them down for today's society.
Oh yeah,
of course.
We had a bunch of Priscillas in there waving their flags,
nothing
wearing
wrong.
shiny costumes.
Priscilla was a hard fucking film.
Whatever. What I'm saying is, let's not dumb down.
That was a good film.
Shit that doesn't need to be.
There was a gay film that was actually saying, "Fuck you, I'm fucking gay, living in the cross. Let's travel across."
Not arguing that. What I'm saying is, let's not dumb down shit that doesn't need to be dumbed down. Priscilla never proclaimed to be Hitler or anything or any of that shit.
But they never tried to. They said what they said without. They said, if you're offended, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, be offended.
Yeah. This is different. This day and age, all you characters out there, you go on the YouTubes or the TikToks or whatever, going, and I'm going to sit in my couch and just sit back here and just make some shit up. Why do I have to work 8 hours at Starbucks? You're like, fuck off, man. Grow a sack of balls.
That is so politically fucking incorrect, my man.
Oh my god, that's it. I'm cancelled.
Topic.